Hey guys, can you guys hear me fine? Just doing a quick little mic check. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Bruce? How you guys doing tonight? Quick wrist check. I'm of course wearing that NTH Nacken linen by John over at Watch Gauge. Look for a live stream with him coming up soon. We're making plans, I think, to do a live stream together here soon with John Keel. But can you guys hear me just fine? What's going on, Neo? Can you guys hear me? But tonight's topic is, of course, work watches. Of course, this topic is going to vary with different people, as different people have different jobs. Of course, I work retail, so a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of trucks, a lot of boxes, all kind of different stuff. So I tend to buy some beater watches for work. My collection kind of not really revolves around that, but kind of does, because I kind of want a different variation of watches that I can wear to work. Everything from this little $50 Casio Duro, which I picked up the blue one. Did anyone order the blue dial Duro, by the way, on Amazon? Which is taking forever to come on Amazon. I ordered it, I think, like a week ago, and it's still saying like sometime next month, which is really crazy for Amazon. But for the blue dial, I figured for $60 for the blue version for work, I figured why not? I couldn't really pass up. It's such a great watch, anyways. And then my main watch that I usually wear, of course, a lot of people are afraid to beat these up, but this one gets a lot of wear time, even at work and away from work. It's a G-Shock. I can't remember the name of the model, but this is, of course, the all metal. People are afraid to scratch these up for some reason, but I wear mine to work all the time. Wears really light. Love this piece. What do you guys usually wear for work? Bruce, Mike, what do you guys usually wear? And I had originally bought this, well, did this on a trade plus cash, the Sumo for the Squally. I had originally gotten this for work, and I've worn it to work a couple times, but it's in such great condition. I don't know if I really want to wear this Sumo to work a lot because, like I said, it's in such great condition. It's got the modified bezel there, the Pepsi bezel, and it does have sapphire crystal over the hard legs. And for its size, look for a full review of this guy coming up. It really wears really well for a 45 millimeter. I think these 20 millimeter lugs help it out. What's up, Bobby? How's it going? Discuss some work watches. What do you wear to work? What do you guys do for? If you want to say what you do for work, that's cool. If you don't, no big deal. Like I said, as you know, I mean, I work for Lowe's, so I work retail. But you wear the Oris Pointer Date. That's a nice watch. Like I want to take a look at one of those sometime. Neo, you have the Oris Classic. The Oris Classic Date is nice. You must have a you got to dress up for work, Neo. Nice, Bruce. See, a lot of office jobs, like I know an accountant, real estate agent, and lawyers, of course, a lot of them get away with wearing dress watches. So a lot of them will wear, Datejust, or they'll wear uh, H. Mosrite, I guess, or they'll wear, Ming or something like that, Nomos, something like that. But of course, I can't really get away with. I could wear a dress watch to work, but working retail wouldn't really work. But yeah, Bruce loves his Explorer, the Explorer One and Explorer Two, right, Bruce? But I could probably get away with that, but I just don't want to muck up something that nice. Like I said, with what I do for work, it just doesn't really fit in. Like I keep my nicer watches for the weekend. Like I have worn my Omega Seamaster work because it does kind of blend in a little bit. It's not really one of my work watches. It's just for when work's like a lighter day. The thing I like about the Omega Seamaster is it kind of does blend in, not like a Rolex would, because like these Seamaster will blend in a little bit. It looks kind of like a $300, $400 like Citizen, like maybe a nicer Citizen. If people don't know what it is, they won't look twice at it unless they see what's on the dial. Bobby, you work from home, nice. So G-Shock, I know you love that G-Shock. If you guys get a chance, go over to Bobby Lake's channel and subscribe over there. He did a nice review on that G-Shock, the 5600 square, right, Bobby? I think it is. He's the one that let me in the Hamilton. By the way, I still have your Hamilton and the Islander. I appreciate you lending those in, Bobby. I'm gonna send those back out to you tomorrow. I'll send you my tuna to check out. This has become another favorite work watch too. This is Seiko tuna. Like I said, as you know, I work at Lowe's, so those are kind of our company colors there, red and blue. So that kind of works out pretty good. And the tuna wear is so light, and it's not really a watch I really have to worry about banging up or beating around. I feel like people should wear their watches and not have to worry about them. Like I said, sometimes I do wear the Omega, and then other times I switch out to the Boulder. I've thought about consolidating the collection. I have almost like a sub collection just of work watches. That's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. Do you guys base your collection around work? Do you have like a sub collection around just work watches that you wear to work, and then others that you wear for the weekend, going out, whatever, going on a date, going out to dinner, whatever? Another one that gets a lot of wear time, of course, is this Casio. This is probably the best 25 bucks I've ever spent. The real timer here. It's a really nice piece for 25 bucks. I wear this to bed a lot too because I can, if I want to check the time, I can just press the button. You know, I can see the time pretty good if I wake up or whatever. But I wear that one a lot. And of course, this is the only SKX I have left right now. I may end up rebuying another SKX, but the 011J, I wear that a decent amount. The orange one. But basically, what I was saying is, you guys, Swiss Watch Company, hey, how you doing, man? But basically what I was saying or wondering, do you guys have basically like a whole different collection of just work watches away from your main watches? Like I said, my main watch collection, I have the Sim 104, and I have, which is a solid workhorse watch. I could probably get away with wearing that at work, but I don't. I don't really want to muck it up. And then I have the Seamaster, and of course that G-Shock is part of my main collection too. But like I said, I have a sub collection almost of work watches, and I buy one sometimes thinking, you know, I kind of justify that as, oh, I could get away with wearing that at work. Do you guys do the same thing? And you wear your Explorer and the Speedmaster Pro on the weekends, Bruce? Nice. What about you other guys? What do you guys wear on the weekends? You guys have certain watches you wear on? Nice, Mike. Like I said, it's going to vary from job to job on what people wear. Like I said, if some of you guys work in the office, so you can get away with wearing some nicer pieces, especially if you have to dress up. Whereas, you know, like I do a lot of heavy lifting, stuff like that, and it requires a little bit tougher watch. I can't really get away with wearing that. By the way, I'm really loving this NTH right now. It's almost tempting to buy. Chris makes a great watch over NTH. Like I said, look for a full review on that guy coming up too in another week or two. I want to give it a little bit more time. Told me I could take my time on it. John did with borrowing it there. So that's pretty cool. I can get a good review of it in. But like I said, basically, what do you guys do? You guys have like a sub collection? Do you base your collection around your work? How do you guys go about that? Or do you just collect what you want and not really worry about it, going wearing them to work, wearing them monster in the way? I love that monster. Mike, I've seen the pictures of that. I still have my first gen monster. That's one that will definitely not go anywhere. That was my first series piece. As you know, I'm a close fan, so that goes with a lot of stuff I wear. I've worn that one to work a little bit, but not really a whole lot. See if we can get some tea. Same here. I buy what I like to, and what I have in on the budget for my preference budget at the time. Sometimes I do get a little itchy to buy, and I'm kind of itchy to buy one now, but I'm trying to save up for like Grails right now. But I've thought about picking up the Flighty too for work, the Flightmaster. That's funny, Neo, one of your personalities. But yeah, basically, I just want to come on and discuss work watches for a little bit. Like I said, it's going to vary from job to job. And I feel like a lot of people buy budget watches, especially like this Casio Dero for work, so they don't have to worry about them. Like I'm not really worried about what what my coworkers think about what I wear or anything like that. They don't. None of them are really into watches. One of them is, but he's kind of talking about him a little bit here and there, but he's not really too into them. Yeah, I know, right, Neil? I think I've got a solid feeling of what I want to buy for this year, by the way, Neo, but I'm not going to say anything because you know me, I always pull the trigger, but I'm probably going to do a wish list video for 2020 of the watches that I want. And I don't know that I'll buy any for work coming up. But like I said, I came across that good deal on that Sumo plus some cash for the squallies. And I've always wanted to check out Sumo. I figured if I don't like the Sumo, which Sumo more than likely is going to be a keeper watch. It's like I said, it wears really comfortably and surprised me by that 45mm size. And it's one of the harder ones to get now because the first gen is discontinued. That one is modified, but it does come with the original crystal and the original bezel. So that's pretty cool. If I want to change it back to original, I can change back to original because a lot of people aren't really a fan of the Prospex logo on that new one. I hear you, Neo. I know you're trying to get me to say it, which I've done pretty good so far. Like I said, this one I gotten off a trade, so I didn't really buy. I gotten watch off a trade, and that's what I've been trying to do too. Is like trade here and there if I can. As you know, as a content creator, gotta have watches in for review. Which I've got a couple interesting ones coming in. I got another talker coming in. I think Chris over at ECJ Deluxe is going to send me a Alpina Star Timer. I think he's going to send me one of those. I hadn't checked one of those out yet because I don't check out a lot of Pilots watches for the channel. I'm going to check that out. Of course, the NTH. Check that out for review. And I am part of the watch reviewers group now, which is about 10 or 12 reviewers. It's a pretty cool little group. Andrew James set up. But I'm part of that group, so look for some more micros coming from that group for review too. I've got the iconic timepieces, the Hampton. I think it's coming in pretty soon. I've got a couple others on the works from that group, so that's pretty cool. Getting a look at some more quality micro brands, some different micro brands. But like I said, basically, just wanted to chat about work watches a little bit. Another one I also wear is the Scurfa. Have you guys ever checked out Scurfa yet? This is a really cool, really killer grab and go piece. That bang for buck is a lot of watch for the money. This was, if you saw my other video on Scurfa a while back, this was created by an actual saturation diver. That's what he does for a living. And he created the brand. He didn't want to make, I mean, he's not out to make a lot of money. He probably doesn't, because the margin for profit on he's probably isn't that great because of what he put in it. It's got the sapphire crystal. It got some really good specs. I think it's like 500 meter water resistance, something crazy like that. And they've actually got videos showing them taking them that far. But they basically didn't want to muck up him and his buddies' vintage Rolexes. And you can see the Rolex inspiration in these on the Scurfas. These are another great grab and go watch. These are made in England, and they're right around $300 to $400, and he ships them over here pretty quick. Like I said, the quality on these are the quality on these are really, really killer, especially for the price. This makes a really good grab and go watch, and they have all kinds of different colors and styles. This uses Ronda quartz, so that makes a perfect grab and go. They do have some automatics, I believe, with Miyota movement, I think. Saturation, yeah, probably not, you know. But yeah, that's what I was just mentioning, the movement. And this is a Ronda quartz, so it's fairly accurate. Like I said, makes for a perfect grab and go piece. And I'm no way sponsored by them. It's just a watch that I found out about myself. It's one of those watches that if you're in the know, you know. I'm talking with the owner, Paul. You can tell he's an enthusiast. If you check out Scurfa over on Instagram, he posts plenty of pictures. He's actually got some other pretty cool watches. I think he just picked up one of the new PO1s, the Tudors. So he's got that one, but he does like serious saturation diver. He put, his money where his mouth is with the company, so to speak. It's one I found out on WatchUSeek, which if you guys aren't on WatchUSeek, that's a really great forum for information. A lot of knowledgeable people over there. I've been on there since starting collecting probably about 7-8 years ago. So I've learned a lot from that group and still learn a lot from that group if you guys are over there. If you guys are on Facebook, I'll leave a link down here below. I don't know if you guys are. I know, Mike, you're part of my Facebook group, I think. But if you guys aren't part of the Facebook group, go over there and check out my Facebook group. I did a collab with the channel. But anybody got any questions or anything like that? Just like I said, just basically want to come on and do a quick little video, show you guys like what all I have for my work watches. Like I said, like I buy like certain pieces for work. Sometimes I do. Sometimes, it's mainly what I like. You said you can keep the Casio real timer, Bruce. That's nice, especially if you forget a watch for work or whatever. Which I'm always wearing a watch. But That is a pretty good idea just to keep something like that. What's up, James? How's it going, man? What you wearing tonight? Like I said, the topic is work watches. What do you usually wear for work, James? But basically, that is a really good idea, though, Bruce. Sorry, I lost my concentration there, but that is a really good idea to keep something in your glove box like that in case you forgot it. The Squally 145, the root beer, that's nice. I got to check that one out a while back. That one's pretty nice piece. But basically, like I said, just wanted to come on and show you guys what I wear for work. Get to see what you guys all wear for work. See kind of if does your collection revolve around watches you wear for work, James? SKX 013, nice. But yeah, I mean, mine doesn't really revolve around it, but I do end up buying a lot of work watches because I kind of justify the beater watches, as Neo would call them. I kind of justify purchasing those for work sometimes. I don't know if you guys do that or not too, but basically just wanted to go over that aspect of the hobby. Like I said, a lot of people I feel like do budget around work watches sometimes. And then, like I said, some of my nicer pieces I keep for going out, going out on the weekend, going out on dates, going out to eat, whatever else, hanging out with friends. I'll wear some of my nicer pieces out for that. And the rest of the week, I mainly switch in between because I like to have a lot of variety. Like I said, I was planning on consolidating the collection, but with the channel, it's kind of hard to do. And I feel like I'll probably be back up to like 20 pieces in no time again because it's just hard to keep it consolidated. I may at some point, maybe later down the road, consolidate 2, 3, or 4 good watches. But right now, I'm just having fun, enjoying the hobby. Like I said, I do have my eyes on about 3 or 4 pieces for this year that I do want to buy, and you'll probably be surprised by a couple of them. But like I said, I'll probably do a separate video on that just to show you guys what I have on my wish list for this year. I will say I do have my eye on it. It probably won't be a work watch because it's nice for work. Is the new Alpinist? I like the white dial Alpinist. That watch is killer, and it looks like it's a strap monster, versatile piece. That's another thing. I try to buy watches that are fairly versatile, that look good with NATO straps, everything else, something kind of like that. So, but anybody else have any questions? I was probably gonna head off here in a little bit, unless you guys got any other questions. Like I said, basically I have about those 6, 7 different watches that I wear for work. But anyways, guys, James, Bruce, Neo, Mike, Swiss Watch Company, I appreciate you guys coming on and checking out the live feed. I will check you guys probably next time then. All right, peace.